Damn, forgot to do that again. And I forgot to wear my hat. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, let us start this up. Yes, I am streaming this. Like I said, guys, I was planning on streaming this right when told you after it came out. There it is. God, I swear I would lose my head if I didn't have it attached. So we are going to be starting this up. Yes, I have at least. I was playing this almost all night last night. Everybody's like, "How are you up?" So it's like, it's simple. I had to call it quits at after 6 hours. Well, it felt like 6 hours. I think it was around 5. I don't know. So we're going to be going through this. So, like, for the first portion of playing this, we are going to get a little bit of an extra opening. Like, I think 3 extra minutes. Like 3. But a good majority of it is the same from the demo I played earlier. With a few extra stuff that they decide to hold back from it. Just so it's a little different, but majority of it's going to be the same. So let us get into this. I hope you all are excited as I am. I know I had a hard time keeping my excitement because all night last night. So let's begin. Oh, hold on. I just need to get myself in here. And yes, I will say this like always. I know some people who put, like, this has been released. America just got it last night at 12 Eastern. So I've been playing it since 9 o'clock because I live in Colorado, so it was available to play Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 o'clock my time. I understand in England and Japan this has been out, so there are cutscene videos that people have already posted. I hate those. Anyone wants to say anything because they've watched those or from England, please be respectful. Just so you know, my wife has had the game spoiled already because of a friend of ours. I'm not going to say who it is, just because of a petty squabble they have. I'm not going to say what it is, but leave spoilers out of these videos, please. I will report and block anyone who does that because that ruins the experience for anyone who is playing this one. Like, if this is the first Final Fantasy VII game they've played, so it's their first time experience the whole thing. Like I said, for me, the only thing that's new is all the extra new stuff, which they put in a lot. In 5 hours. As you guys know, that's how long it took us originally. Everyone goes like, "Oh, that's going to be way." Somebody's like, "It is super expansive now, like beyond expansive." So let us get into this. If anyone's watching this because they don't have one, if they don't have a PlayStation or don't have the money for this, that's why I do these videos for you guys who can't afford the games or don't have the console. So let us get into this, and like always, I will be quiet during cutscenes, and I will not be making any commentary for the characters because they are dubbed now. So I'm going to be switching off between the original and the remake now. So let us enjoy this. Yes, this is actually a major smile on my face. I know I said I was going to shave, but my razor decided not to charge last night, so I need to really save this because this is itchy as heck. So let's get on to this. Let's keep that default. Yeah, I'm gonna go with easy like I always have been, because this game actually it is. Oh. I can't get the smile off my face, guys. I really can't. That's my son! I love all these guys who like who helped this. I wonder if that's Toriyama's brother or cousin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot that he was in that. Alright, sorry. Sorry, I didn't realize my phone was acting up, guys, to where it wasn't saying I was on. Strange. Nah, I was really excited with that. That's really weird. It's still loading. May have to switch to my tablet, which I have to grab from my bedroom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab my tablet. So enjoy the video while you guys, because it's still the cutscene. I love that he returns for this. Yeah, I actually have to switch over to my account real quick, guys.
Get down here, Merc.
There we go. Just in time too. So like before, this is essentially the same. It's like two enemies come out, they walk past them. I don't need to read this stuff all, but because of the, like I said, essentially this is the exact same as before from the demo.
You're coming
so we can just skip all the introduction shit.
Don't think so.
And I killed without looking! Oh, it's like, oh my goodness me! Yeah, I already know that one hears me. Because I'm on my, because I have it playing through my tablet too.
Hands where I can see them!
I can just, tinker with, chat room if I need.
Have fun.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead. Not bad.
Well, actually, hold on. Something that my wife showed me, I gotta show you after this now.
Drop the weapon!
That shit!
Yeah, what he said! You're coming with us!
Can't get surrounded. It's over. Nope. That's that.
So there is actually, I actually realized from last night, there is a difference between fighting by holding the square button and tapping it. And tapping it is, holding it will actually deliver stronger attacks, while tapping it will do a lot quicker. Now, anyone who's played Crisis Core, which I actually do recommend, I'm not 100% sure how much of the Crisis Core story is going to get got translated into this, but for those who play it, Benora White people, my wife actually showed me that. I'm like, going, oh, awesome. All right, let's see here. Yeah, because like I said, this has a lot of references and cameos. Which, if anyone wants to call out any soundtrack that they recognize that might be from other games, because I will say this, they do have some audio, not audio, but some tracks from previous games in here that I discovered myself. Now, for any Final Fantasy fan, knows this poster as the long reoccurring Loveless play that that is mostly known in Final Fantasy VII.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
I've lost track how many times I've watched this scene because of the demo.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
Looks like what people notice first.
I'm actually letting this play through.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
And that's it. Just kind of want to play that through.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
I'm just actually sharing this on Facebook as well, guys, so...
Wedge. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
There we are. Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to get that posted up on Facebook.
Get him, boy!
Guess you're first. Was never in doubt.
Oh, hooray, you found me!
Let's go.
Yay! Let's get through this.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
I love the composition that they've done in this one. Definitely. Glad that that Nabata-san, who was the original composer and has been composing all the Final Fantasy games for over 30 years, was able to take part in this, and a good portion of the people who were in the original development came back for this. But I would say if they didn't, like Tetsuya, Nabata-san, like a good portion of the people were on the original production. Just to come back to do a remake and try to do a different telling of it is absolutely fantastic.
Huh, not so fast. We've got company.
Try to keep up. No holding back. Enough. See ya. That it? Was never in doubt.
Oh yeah. I mean, even though I've already done this last night, it's still a treat to it really is a treat to do this, because I know on my non-stream I'm gonna get a lot further, just because I think I'm gonna do about maybe 3 hours today, guys. I'll admit that's a little long for a video, but I say it's kind of worth it for this game. Because you'd be surprised how far you can get in 3 hours with this game.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too.
Oh, piss
Bet you
off,
sent a
Barrett.
few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a
I
loyal little dog?
had to get explained for that one.
Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
And yes, I know people are going to complain about Cloud's hair being not as spiky as it was, but they're trying to, with the engine that they're using, they have to use, make it shorter so it's Because as you can tell, it actually moves around like actual hair.
Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door! Whoa, wait! It's over!
That's my line.
He's alone! We can take him! Make it rain!
And that's all she wrote.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out! Simmer down, hotshot.
It's a good
No,
thing
you're
I
the
know
one who
someone
should
who
simmer
can give us
down.
the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there.
Okay, Biggs, I'll be careful with her.
I got this place covered.
Security's only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Man, you make it
Looks
sound
like
like
the
that you
elevator's
guys
on
have
another
fucked up a
floor.
lot.
Mind pushing that button? So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Water tower. Yeah, this scene was not in the demo, guys, if you remember.
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
And yeah, they actually did change Tifa's eyes
Tifa and
from red from the original game to reddish brown. It's something me and Miku actually were talking about last night. Because we were essentially playing at the exact same time, just in text, because she didn't want to accidentally say something from for it with the scene if I haven't seen it yet. God, someone is blowing up my phone. Again, like always, guys, I'm not going to turn that off because I don't know. I don't know if that's a family member trying to get a hold of me.
We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit. It's here
Sir,
sucking
be
up
careful.
Mako.
That can get us
It
a
doesn't
rated
rest,
M
and
rating.
It doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd
Well,
worry
at least
less about the planet and
at
more
least
about
they
the
don't make
next
him
5
sound like an
seconds.
idiot this time.
Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Should've
took
asked for more money.
some allergy medicine. So my nose is all dried up.
gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Ah! Now for the real show. You got this. Do your job, Murph.
Shut up and move over. Enough.
How about this, Barrett? You handle the stuff that's out of my reach, and I take care of the stuff that's close range.
Sure it was.
Look what we have here.
The laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
Okay, so this one's just one. It's a one wave, one pulse.
Not too shabby. You're doing good, soldier. Okay, let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same. Come on, then.
1, 2.
Are you okay?
Yeah, oh well.
Just relax.
Yeah, I will admit I'm a little jumpy when it comes to that stuff.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. And we're almost at our... Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
But first things first, let us get over to the chesty, shall we? Actually, there's something that's actually interesting that they did not have in the demo. Yes, we actually have a bestiary again. It's been a while since we've actually seen one of those. Well, Final Fantasy 15 had it, but I don't really like. Yeah, 15. Actually, now that I think about it, the only game that I know that did not actually have it, or you can access it all at all times, was in fact 10, if I remember correctly. Like, yeah, they had one, but you had to be at a certain area instead of having access to it at all times.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening. Deal with that.
Yeah, I'll do it. Hey, stop moving!
Let's pin it down. Give it all you got.
Once more? That's thunder I hear?
Enough.
There we go.
20-something?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank.
You didn't actually specify the question correctly.
That make you a 1-year-old, huh?
God, that was the dumbest comment I've ever heard someone say.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
I can practically taste the Mako in here. Hurry it up.
Yeah, I know, Barrett, I know.
My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Should be easy. Take the lead.
About damn time. Get your ass out of here. Bring it home.
Hang back.
How you doing, babe?
To the planet's core?
No.
See ya! Hey, did you see me?
Okay, dude.
Must have missed it.
Then I'll warn you when a cutscene's about to come up. That have any spoilers in it. Then, if you just want to watch the gameplay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Because we got about maybe, I'd say 15 to 20 minutes until you essentially can't watch. Or I can message you when I get done with the cutscene.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you
Exhausted,
are.
huh?
That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job.
Problem when you hire mercenaries.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
Trust me, I know how hard it is to keep your mouth shut. Like I mean, I essentially stopped talking during any cutscene, so I know how hard that is.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
It only takes me like only a few minutes to get out of here, dum-dum.
You double-crossing!
Heads up!
What in the hell?
No, I totally get that, dude.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Yep.
We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it. Going in for the kill. Follow my lead.
Been saving something. The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's
Oh,
your
shut
brilliant
up.
plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
Want some more? If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less lip from you? Want some more? Hell yeah, baby!
Now's our chance. Give it everything you've got.
That's thunder I hear?
God, I want Bear to shut the hell up.
Coming at you hard and fast. I'm counting on you.
Get ready. Focus and find a way. Let's do this.
Okay, babe.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
It's wide open. Light it up. That thunder I hear? This is gonna sting.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns.
Want some more? Coming at you hard and fast. Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murphy. When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up. And that's a problem. Ah! Bringing the heat.
It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
It's not gonna go down easy. Focus.
You focus, soldier boy. You ain't gotta worry about me missing my shot.
Yay! It's dead.
Shit, the bomb.
I know you have the Hossa Vincent babe, but who's number 3?
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Where should we go?
Now the timer stops.
Go, go, go!
No, I only got one Final Fantasy love, and you know who that is. You know she can join this, like this is on YouTube, dude. Unless she's busy.
Let's go.
Okay.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
Okay, that's something I kind of question
My
about.
hero.
If he's in Souls and he's supposed to have superhuman strength, shouldn't he be able to lift that like it's a pebble? Unless they're applying to the actual laws of inertia now.
Straight to Barrett. Probably.
Ooh.
I think I see an exit. Come on.
I actually had to look up the laws of inertia. Why? But again, that would kind of ruin the entire concept of. No. What I mean by the laws of inertia, it's technically Cloud should not be able to wield his sword, is what I mean by that. No matter how strong he is,
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
I know they have their limits still, but I mean that piece of rubble should weigh way less than the Buster Sword. That's the entire. There's some things that I still gotta question, like I said.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
I'm saying it! It's Soldier Boy time!
Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit! The clock's ticking!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
They've never said what the material is, but even still, it, like I said, no matter what the,
You're done.
hold on, oh God, I know it. I'm a tiny man.
Let's do this. Is that it?
Alright, let's continue. Let's continue as a marathon man and run like a madman out of here.
No shit. See ya.
Oh yeah, it does get a little confused because it seems like that Cloud decides to do jump aerial attacks on his own. There's no way for me to It's like marathon downtime. It does not seem like that there's a way to prompt him to do aerial attacks on command, which is a little annoying.
Anytime now. That's that. That was easy.
Wait, hold on. Did I actually get that? Yes, I did.
Concentrate. Let's do this. Let's finish this.
Come on, little bastard! Come and hit me, little bitch! Alright. Now it's Barrett's turn. Not all, they don't always actually will. I actually had a few aerial enemies that Cloud would still, like when I was playing it last night, Cloud would still do ground attacks, they would not actually jump. So, the system will automatically go like, oh, you're targeting an aerial enemy, so we need to jump up. I've never, it's completely automatic. So, unfortunately, that's something that's a little confusing. I know. Now, this is actually something that I was talking about. We're actually going to find out if Avalanche knew if it was just going to disable it or completely blow it the hell up soon. Not yet. Not yet, babe. Remember, we still have a cutscene with them to truly find out, so we don't know entirely. So be careful. Hold off on it. Remember.
Door's open. We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
And yes, babe, I did show the Benora White poster that you showed me. That's a huge hint from Crisis Core as well. And I still really do recommend
cool.
anyone
Right,
who's into 7 to play that one if they haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. And buddy, this is where we get into some new cutscenes. So we saw clips, but we're actually getting audio this time.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh. Watch out for live
I don't
wires.
think
They're
so yet.
everywhere.
Because they're still in the building. They haven't seen the fallout yet.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open. Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
God, Biggs. Okay, so apparently they were actually aiming for to disable it, as you saw, not complete destruction of it, guys. So that was something that me, my wife Miku here has talked about, and some of my friends from my old job talked about that. Possibly this entire time, us blowing up the Mako reactors was not a part of the plan.
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see it, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
Yes, that was actually, like I said, that was something that, and me and some friends online actually talked about too.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
And this is the entire fallout, guys.
From the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fires. In response,
I don't think so.
in sectors 1 and 8.
Like was said, this, they were supposed to disable it, and she just more than likely, knows how to put it together the quickest.
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
See?
But what if it was?
Even they're questioning themselves on that.
Right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Well, how would you? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have Soldier Boy. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna refer to Claude right now. Soldier Boy.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger
And yeah, I am gonna say it like that, like the rapper. I should shut up right now.
Crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you to help take the load off your shoulders.
He should have been a priest or a preacher.
Your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
Sorry, that's just something that can't get out of my head right now.
What's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Let's see here. No more checks. And yeah, there is actually read online, and actually, even in the game, they tell you that there's a after I beat the game, I can so essentially what's kind of like New Game Plus, you actually get chapter select, so you can actually replay whatever chapter you want to collect whatever items or missions you didn't get a chance to finish.
I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job, nothing more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact is, I'm lucky you
Yeah, he does need help, babe. I actually didn't notice that building explode in the background last night.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't
Mostly
rely on
skill.
luck.
Mostly skill,
Words
I say
to
nowadays.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Now for this, I will actually, so, in the game, they actually will, through anyone, this is actually the tutorial, so I will still talk through, about equipping material equipment unlocked. Oh, I thought you just say, yeah, she is sassy. She's sassy as hell. And I will say this, she's got a cute butt, but I still prefer Tifa. Yeah, I've been saying that for years now, for 16. Okay, you can now set material to your weapons and armor. Try selecting the healing material to your Buster Sword. And so we're going to triangle to set it. Unlike before, we actually would have to go into the material. Oh, Cloud. I think Jesse is. Now, before we had an actual material selection, now they have equipment and material all combined into one menu, as you guys have seen. The material is now set. Material is set to your equipment, allowing you to use new spells, abilities, and also boost your stats. Find the combination that best works for you in your battle strategy. Which I think beforehand, strange.
I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
And I keep on wanting to press triangle. Yes, I did the Butterfinger things, guys. I'm still gonna do the Butterfinger things. Right, they're not gonna give me an option to use the Chocobo material, the summoning materia just yet, so... And the... summoning materia. Summoning materia grants you the ability to call a powerful ally to your party's aid. A single summon materia can be set to a weapons materia slot. When facing a formidable enemy in battle, the entity slumbering within to a set summon material may begin to stir, and the summon gauge will appear. Now, because they gave me that, more than likely they unlock. Yep, it unlocks. Unlock the summon. But I'm not going to keep the Chocobo summon on Cloud for very long. This is very much a but this is actually for what you get for, I believe, pre-ordering the Chocobo Chick materia. Invoke a Chocobo Chick to aid you in battle. It's essentially a damage roll that will use all the 4 elements to attack, and has a ultimate attack of Chocobo Flare, which is I think it's kind of a cutesy. I haven't been able to use it yet because I'm still trying to figure out how to trigger their ultimates. The Choco Flare, which is I think a cutesy version of Bahamut's Mega Flare. No, but you're right, babe. It is adorable. Okay. Which, the Choco Chick will definitely help.
Up here! Look up! I said look up!
I am looking up!
This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
Keep pounding them. Get over here.
Okay. No, so I just, like I said, told, like I said, I just told my, friend that I would be happy to, well, alert him when there's a cutscene gonna be happening. I think this is, we're starting, like, this, what I like about this, they're actually tackling something very serious with Cloud that was never really approached in the original game. His PTSD. It's like, yes, I haven't gone through that portion in the original 7, but most people know what I mean by this.
He couldn't be. But then...
Like I said, they're tackling an actual real issue that's not really gone over. The reason I know this is actually an actual thing because I've met people with this, and this is a very unique description of it. That is, I would say they would think it's very close to this. But I do like the alterations on him. Like, they really did make it to where his trench coat actually does have some actual textures to it than just a leather trench coat.
Wait.
And yeah, as you can tell, Cloud's Buster Sword has both sword holes filled in now to show that the materia is which materia is in there. And everyone's weapon actually will do that. Like, if you pay close attention, Barrett has a single slot in his.
Dead. I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer?
Now, did you actually pay close attention on Cloud? Well, in this scene. We also get we finally get a name for her too.
So many things would be lost. Your hometown burned so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel.
Babe, how many husbands are you wanting again? Or is it just cosplays you want me to do? Because I will admit this, I do like the new redesign of Cloud's outfit. I would
live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry. It's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard! Yeah!
The fires were never there.
Very good.
But he was sweating.
Hold on to that hatred.
Oh, thank God. That's how many make-believe husbands you'd want. Because I was about to say, we're not Mormons.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe.
and he's actually making making an excuse of why he might be imagining it. Like I said, they did a really good job on writing all this time around. Actually, hold on, something I kind of want to check out. So Bonar White. All right. Oh yeah, and here's something else. They included a map for once. I know. So now we don't. Yeah, that is the one thing I was incredibly happy about, that they included a map. Like, my God, you realize how many times I was played 7? I wish there was a map. Yeah, I'm paying attention to the music, but it doesn't really ring a bell to me completely.
The expressway was damaged too?
It could be that I'm not paying attention to it closely enough, or it just doesn't ring a bell, because a lot of the music in this is rearranged.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order
Now,
has
I
been
can't name it. I actually really don't mind you guys.
The
Oh! Oh, holy crap, it is! And yes, I actually do have a plenty of excuses, because it's been about 3 years since I watched Advent Children, and I do have the extended Blu-ray version. Yes, I bought the Blu-ray version. There was only one copy at my work at the time, and I bought it right when it came in, just because I knew the guy in electronics. And actually, that might be something I may watch tonight. And may charge up my PSP to play Crisis Core as well.
It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat.
Like.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations.
Man, what a mess.
Evacuation order has been issued.
Yeah,
yeah. The Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor.
Do what you like. I'm taking the kids to safety.
Yeah, I had to think about it for a moment. Actually, you know something? I'm gonna check, because I thought I saw a flare, because that's the way I took before. I'm gonna try, because I thought there was a chest down here. I can't remember. It's like, well, how can you not remember? It's like, that was 5 hours. This was that was a portion of the game I did hours ago. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Did I? Oh well. Wait, hold on. Did I? Oh, holy crap, I did! My eyes are failing me, as I've said multiple times. I really do need to get my eyes checked out, but I don't have insurance. But it's usually like little tiny stuff that I'm missing. See here.
Don't let the intruder escape.
Security's everywhere.
But a billion materia! Give me a billion materia, damn it! Okay, fine. We know that red jacket and pink skirt anywhere. I know that's why I have you, babe. And Sephi's theme. Yes, that's what I call him.
Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case...
The one thing I actually am very impressed with this, if you guys are noticing that Aerith's ponytail actually has some strands poking out. So it's little small details. Small details that I like.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell...
Help me!
This is an add-on I love with the story.
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
You forgot the rest of your flowers, Aerith. Or for new people, flower petaler. Oh, I'm a man now!
No. It's over. Nothing to it.
Yeah, because they decided to come over here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Damn it!
Let's finish this. Not bad.
Oh! I thought that was Deadly Dodge. I guess it's something I missed last night. Or the drop. Some of the drops will change. Okay. Or I might have missed this area completely last night. Alright, let's see here. Possibly. I'm not 100% sure. It's just HP up, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait until I get New Game Plus to collect it. Like I say, it's kind of a oh well. Yeah, I did miss it because that's deadly dodge right there, I'm guessing.
There he is! You're not going anywhere! Sector 8 Unit 4, we have eyes on the target. We need backup. Enough. That's that. Backup!
It's over. Nothing to it.
Yep, I did. Well, it's as I said, it's oh well. Let's see here.
All clear. Show me your hands!
Essentially, it,
Going in. Let's finish this.
Why must you go into the room of shame?
Your mind. Time to get serious. That it?
Like, why must you hide the room of shame, my dear? Oh! Did you miss that materia that I just picked up? Or the one I missed?
Just give it up! Don't run!
Ooh, yeah. Like, I'm gonna actually go through this part a little bit slower than I did last night. Dude, I love how they have how Tifa works. I will actually definitely show you guys when I get her. Oh, no, Miku knows why I've been a huge Tifa fan since I've been it's not because of the six-packs. I actually have a personal background in martial arts when I was in high school, so Tifa was actually the type of girl I kind of liked because it's because of her fighting style. Yeah, I mean, I've told Miku that since we first started going out that Tifa has always been my Final Fantasy waifu. And it's mostly because of her kung fu karate background. I'm not 100% sure because they were never specific on if what type of fighting style it was, if it was kung fu, but it mostly does look like it's karate. But still, it's something that was very appealing towards me.
Don't let him get away, no matter what.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going through this area. Yeah, I have to put up with that. So when I was playing during the Cerberus switch, she goes, he's so hot and dreamy. And I go, and so brooding. He's like Batman of the Final Fantasy universe. I'm not kidding, I actually said that when I played Dirge of Cerberus back in high school. Am I ashamed of what I called him? No. But I will be sad if when we get Vincent in this remake. Obviously it's not going to be during this game. It's going to be possibly in the next part. I'm hoping they hired Steve J. Blum again for that. Because he did such a great job. But because this being a remake, there's no guarantee we're going to have the same actors all the way. Technically, he is a vampire if you really think about it. He just doesn't have to suck on people's blood. And yes, when I get to Nibelheim, I will get my Vincent for that play.
Don't underestimate him. Hold his position.
All right. Let's go.
Darlene. Oh, you're hilarious. You so would write to Square Enix if Steve J. Blum does not do Vincent Valentine.
That's that. Was never in doubt.
Well, for my introduction to Final Fantasy was actually Advent Children, then the first 7 game I played was actually Dirge of Cerberus, and then I got to play Crisis Core. Hold on, make sure. Okay, so I got...
Nothing to it.
Target spotted. Moving to intercept.
Now, the only reason I actually missed this chest last night was actually entirely because I was not up here.
Give it up. Screw you.
See ya. I see you.
This is gonna hurt.
Not bad.
Yeah. Being that this is actually my second time going through this area, she missed that chest, essentially is why. So anything that she misses that she's seen me get, she's gonna straight up say a room of shame time, because last night, like 10 o'clock for me was midnight for her. She lives on she's on Eastern Standard Time, so we were essentially playing stuff at the same time, outside of party chat, and I mean, it's actually surprising how much I've missed. I've actually missed, for this play, 3 things. I've missed 2 chests and 1 materia. So so I haven't actually redoing it. So essentially, redoing it is a good way to have a fresh look on it, even though I just done it last night. Dear, I've missed 3 things. I missed 2 chests and a materia. 1 materia. Ooh. Ah, crap! Biscuit.
Let's do this.
And I actually like they brought back the stagger meter, and it's utilized very fantastic this time around. Ooh, got a mogul medal, and that's just 3 for me that I missed last night. Now, I actually haven't gotten far enough to find out what the Moogle medals do. This is actually perfectly normal. By the way, anyone who's wondering. Oh, they think they have me surrounded. Bitch, I'm in soldier. Punisher mode engage!
See ya. Anytime now. That's right. See ya. It's over. See ya. That's it.
Yeah, I actually was not paying attention to that.
Right.
This should do
Try me. Anytime, idea. Try me. It's over. See ya. It's over. No way! It's on now.
Oh, finally got the summon gates. Okay, so when facing formidable enemies in battle, the enemies slumbering within a equipped material may begin to stir, and the summon gauge may appear. When the gauge is completely filled, you can call upon the summon for assistance.
Let's finish this.
Which that's actually pretty cool that they had it to where it now
Wait, I know that.
kind of hint to what he was in before Soldier. Someone recognizes him. Like I said, it's actually pretty cool that they made summons essentially situation triggers. Instead of, well, I'm just gonna spam my summons all up the wazoo.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst.
Yeah, I know I forget to use fire, but I tried to save those for my actual command, my command gauge, for real serious things.
You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
She's staring at the flower.
Argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd
Nope.
to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Yeah, excuse me if I seem like I rotate the camera a lot. Just in case if I miss something.
Just let me get home.
Ah!
I don't need no reactors.
That's number 4. Ew. Where is that? 5.
The others may
Wow, you'd think there'd be people riding in the freight car. Guess they don't have much choice, but rather them than me. Where is this
So cramped.
instead.
Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
Hey, Cloud.
We just blew up a reactor.
If you're about to unburden yourself, don't.
Yeesh. You don't make it easy.
No thief's getting my money.
We were out on a date when it happened.
Hey,
You
got a
see,
sec?
my daughter now lives
You're
in Sector 8.
holding
so
up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
have they
Wow.
caught the perpetrators
My hands are
yet?
still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
You see, my daughter now
Like the
lives
one
in
thing I really
Sector
like how
8,
they have
Just
Cloud
leave me alone, alright?
because he was essentially in the army. That's what soldiers were. They were essentially part of the Shinra army. He's used to this kind of thing, and most people, when they are hardened like that, they will say, "You'll get used to it."
The slums need power
It's
too.
a very realistic way of how they wrote
Please?
him this time around.
I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault.
Which that would actually make sense why they were bothering her this time
I'm
around.
gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Good thing there'll be electricity where we're going.
I'm sure Sector 7's too.
Oh no.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass.
God damn it, Barrett.
Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
What kind of law-abiding citizen would have a gun for an arm? Which is why I like how that children had it to where his prosthetic arm turned into the gun.
Bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters.
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Now, obviously, this is the thing I would honestly say about that group of Shinra employees. More than likely, don't know the president's personal feelings towards how he's running his company.
Man, this train is slower than molasses, am I right?
Calm down. It's just a sword.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
Like I said, that manager doesn't more than likely know the actual things Shinra's done.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint.
I actually like it. I didn't realize this last night, but you can actually see their pores.
This is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well
Like I
and
said,
good,
realist.
if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
I had to read this, but it loads quicker than I can read it.
Over here! Oh, you guys!
Damn straight.
Daddy!
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm glad you're home.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Thank goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
I'm surprised no one questions them. One has a mag, one has an Uzi, one has a rocket grenade launcher, and the other has a minigun for an arm.
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Not long now.
How about what?
Everyone gets pissed off when we stop work. Train services have concluded.
Oh, can't trust him yet. But there's gonna be some music in this game that's obviously gonna ring a lot of bells, like I said.
Some Pleiades only had it so good because of the reactors. And this bombing's changed all that.
Yeah, well, shoes on the other foot now. Let's see how they like fighting to survive. They're people too, you know.
It was like a giant candle lighting up the whole sky.
All that debris piled up like mountains. You couldn't go nowhere.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress?
Premonition, or is it a flashback?
You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
One caught that he's a junkie. Of course, most people don't know that about Soldier, where they're infused with Mako.
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up?
Ha! You're such a kidder.
As you can tell, they have made Sector 7 way bigger than it was when I was playing it in the original. When I honestly mean this. This is literally the Sector 7 area. We're way bigger than what we had originally.
That's where I work. No freaking way. Put that fire out, idiots!
I was there yesterday.
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel, I
Welcome
am.
back.
I would say Tifa's got abs, not a six-pack.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
I can actually appreciate the type of father Barrett is. Minus the blowing up of Mako reactors.
Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that.
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
If you have any information pertaining to the
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Dude, you heard her! You heard her say check!
Says never talk to strangers.
Oh my god.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
God.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still
And
waiting.
again, if I hear anyone complaining about what they did with Tifa, I appreciate the changes they made her.
About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
Hold on. So, we got ourselves they call it a junk box, I call it a jukebox. You use the jukebox to play your favorite tunes. You can add more songs to the jukebox by collecting music discs, which can be found in the field where their presence is marked with a musical icon. They call it Tifa's theme, but I can't tell.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
How'd that go?
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So, it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor.
Only if I adjusted the camera a little bit more.
Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
Remember those words, my friends.
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Now, I do like it that they included Tifa with the gloves and the gauntlet on her left side because, obviously, Tifa's stance, she's obviously right hand dominated, so she uses the left side as her defending side. So the gauntlet makes sense. This makes a lot of sense, and I've heard people complain about the sleeves and her leggings.
A little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There's one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price.
Remember
With what
how
you
much.
gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
But wait, why did I think about remembering that now?
Guess it's time for introductions. Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
As you can tell, like, who he is and what he is. Going to sleep with your shoes on? Like, I love how they essentially they made it to where it's not always completely dark all the time, like it was kind of scripted in
Well now, you must be Cloud.
in the original. New character,
I'm
everybody.
Your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move
I
on
already
to
said I
Seventh
can
Heaven.
like her.
She's got a head start on you and then some.
I really do like her already.
My husband decided.
Just imagine if Rick...
How's about you?
A friend of mine.
Don't take your eyes off it!
Everyone's worried they're gonna run out of money soon.
It's a sad day when people what's in the wallet. What's happening?
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. The area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money, too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid.
I can relate with Cloud right now.
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say?
And he's not a morning person, obviously.
Let's get this over with.
I actually like the detail they have in this.
Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all today.
You guys know this theme. If anyone's played 10, they know this one.
Hey there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look?
They call it the Prelude, but it's obviously a 10 remix. A remix from 10. Like, I could buy these, but I already know I'm going to find some, so I'm going to hold off on buying those.
Thanks. If you're ever in the market for anything else, drop on by. Especially if Tifa's with you.
We'll see you around, okay?
Stay away from my Tifa.
All the items you could want, straight from the place.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please?
Now, normally I'd say now would be where I'd stop because I'm almost at 2 hours, guys. But I think 3.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me.
He is being nice. He's like, working. Hello.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
Dude, she's insulting him.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest will cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Okay, so there's now places like rest spots. Taking a break at a rest spot recovers all your HP and MP, which is actually really good because you do not recover any of that when you level up. I wish more games would actually include this. Rest spots include your bed, blue benches next to vending machines, and other locations.
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
The Watch is saying they're gonna step up their game.
5 years, give or take.
Ain't they short-handed?
But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Hey, if it isn't Tifa.
You here for the filter?
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
I need 400 more.
Tonight. It'll be a while yet, so what do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor?
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done.
Now this is something brand new. Now weapon skills is nothing new to Final Fantasy, but how they do it this time around is much different. So now we get into weapon enhancements. Spend SP skill points to unlock special skills infused in weapons. So essentially, I use SP. That's how I'm going to say skill points all the time, to essentially unlock hidden abilities your weapons have in the game now. Now we're going to go through the tutorial like always. Even though I've done this, just so you guys goes like, well, how's he doing this? You can now, So as read, you can now enhance weapons and unlock weapon skills through weapon upgrade, through upgrade weapon. First, select the character whose weapon you'd like to upgrade. Since Cloud is the only one in my party that has any SP, we can now essentially upgrade that weapon. It's like so. Press cross to select Cloud. The number on the right of the weapon is the max SP value, a value of which increases as the character levels up. Next, select the weapon you'd like to upgrade. Press cross. I'm pretty sure everyone has been calling it X all these years, but I read something that something actually said it is actually cross, which kind of makes sense because everything else is shaped. So why is it a letter? Press cross to select the best sword. Then remember, next to it is the amount of SP you can spend on that weapon. Since I got 10 points, we will see. So, like as you can see, there's at least four abilities on each level. Unlock all weapon skills and enhance your weapon. Weapon skills can be unlocked by using SP. Every weapon has its own SP pool. So essentially, once when you start getting SP, you I'm not 100% sure. Like I'm not 100% sure how that 100% works. If SP is gradually introduced to each weapon at the same time or individually. Like you have to use the weapon to gain SP for that weapon. So let's see. So enhanced Punisher mode, strong attack damage by 5%, increase damage dealt by strong attacks in Punisher mode. Yes, I want that. Increase attack power, increase magic attack power, increase maximum HP. Let's go with attack power. And we don't have enough for any more because everything else is because in this tree everything is at least 4 points. So as you can see, I can't do any more because I only have 2 points. You can automate SP accumulation by selecting a weapon, pressing triangle to change your weapon upgrade settings. Select settings to the best to accommodate your battle strategy. Unlocking skills has all kinds of beneficial effects, such as boosted weapon stats, increased materia slots. When a character Okay, so this is something I missed last night. Actually, I should have known this from what I said before. When your character levels up and their max SP to their weapon increase to their equipped weapon, that weapon also levels up. The higher the weapon level, the more types of weapon skill become available. End of this tutorial.
All set? Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No.
But
yeah, Tifa.
You don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing.
Tickle,
I know
tickle.
these streets better than anyone.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot change who the party leader is at all. Because I don't believe so. Yeah. I cannot change party leader just yet. Alright. Yeah, this is actually a brand new material that I do not remember coming across ever in Final Fantasy VII. You guys can actually correct me that this material does exist. Essentially, chakra materia. Chakra materia allows you to restore your own HP and cure poison with chakra. The amount restored to damage received and more is restored to lower your HP. So Essentially, it has the benefits of Cure and Poisona, which is the poison reversal spell. So that's actually pretty cool. So essentially, as the levels go up, like right now, it can only go up to 20% of my HP, and does that up to, as you can kind of tell, when it gets to level 5 or 5-star, it goes up to 40%. So it's actually pretty cool.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
Oh, I already gave you some new.
If any harm comes to her.
Okay.
Here's Scrap Boulevard.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up.
Now, I already described Cloud and Barrett's strengths in the demo. So I will be doing descriptions of, like I said, explain Tifa now. Tifa excels at close range combat using these combos to deal lots of damage. Press to execute normal attacks, hold it to deliver a single powerful blow. Unbridled Strength can be used to enhance her unique ability, which has an increased number of attacks that can be chained together. So.
And there's our first challenger. Show me what you got, Cloud. It's over.
And that's all she wrote. Like I said, I really do like...
So that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
Yeah, like I said, I really love how Tifa works in the new...
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
In this now. Like, if I could, I would like to start battle with her every single time instead of having to switch to her right when battle begins. Okay, Tifa's unique ability. As Tifa, you can press triangle to execute the martial art technique whirling uppercut. To access more advanced techniques, you must use Bridal Strength to increase her chi level. At level 2, you will execute Omni Strike. At level 3, Rise and Fall. Upon utilizing an advanced technique, you'll expand chi and drop 1 level. Tifa's martial art techniques are effective against staggered enemies and will increase the damage bonus applied during this phase. Like I said, I mean, with her, even this is easy mode, but you can see we go through enemies super quickly with her.
You're good at this. Charging in like it was nothing.
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's gonna be on the test.
This a lesson?
Gotta learn if you're gonna stick around. Okay, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, because I think we got one more area left. No, Tifa!
I think that might be the last of them.
He won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Okay, it's a key item, so I guess I'll find out what they're for later on. Yeah, as I said, I'll be collecting those. I'll be able to, like I said, that's the entire reason I didn't buy any ice material or lightning material, because I already know that I'm going to be finding that. Well, fuck you too!
That sword's massive.
Monster Slain has been updated. Got new numbers for Monster Slain this month. Check them out.
Back already?
Got every last one, too. Now the slum should be safe.
You guys are machines!
Yeah, as you can tell that Tifa has,
we told everyone we could
you can see where her slots are on her glove now.
I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it.
And Jill and Zach would, and Zach would be proud.
Oh, you okay?
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great! I'll come too!
Oh, no you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
No fair!
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
He was an ass last time.
You hear someone got rid of all the monsters on Scrap Boulevard?
Hold up. Heard there's a merc that'll take on any monster. You the man?
Word spreads fast around here.
What if I am?
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow.
I can
And
understand
your
that.
line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Fine.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Now, it's funny enough, they call it the Iron Blade, but obviously this is, the second weapon is obviously a different, different variety of the second weapon you get in Final Fantasy VII. Unfortunately, I have not gotten to the area that you buy it at, but it's called the Mithril Sword, which is the second weapon you get. which is funny because they name it essentially one of the strongest metals in most of fantasy games, and it's only the second weapon and not like one of the last weapons you get. But like the only thing that's different about this one is the, if I remember correctly, is the tip. The hilt is the same. I'm not because of the graphics back in the day. The hilt, the handle, and the pommel, like the bottom part, will look much different. Well, let's see here what we got. Of course, they're a lot weaker than the ones I already have. Oh yeah, that's right. I picked up one of those. But so we got some items here. These are two classics. Two classics from Final Fantasy VII. The Bulletproof Vest and the Power Wrist Guard, which I'm going to be putting on Tifa, because she will excel with that. And the Bulletproof Vest, which is essentially which will increase armor. Now, these I'm not sure about this because one will increase the spirit, and the other one is for magic power. This does nothing except the reason why it's so cheap is because it'll break. And is essentially life. It's life material, so it'll save you a Phoenix Down, but the problem being is you're taking up an accessory slot for something that gives you no buffs and is only good once, and you have to put it back. You have to go and buy another one. So, I honestly say, if you want this one, get it. If you have a tendency to die in games like this often and don't want to spend a lot on, because I'm not 100% sure if Phoenix Downs are cheaper than this, because here's the problem. You essentially have to buy multiple of these, put them on all the characters, and you're essentially losing out on buffs, is the biggest problem I would have with this. Which is why I don't really buy ones like that. Acquiring weapon abilities. Now, you can now acquire weapon abilities. Once you've achieved the maximum proficiency in a weapon's ability, that ability becomes your own. You can use it without the weapon equipped. Note, the Buster Sword ability is at maximum proficiency at the beginning, because they're essentially saying that he's so. For what they're honestly explaining, that he's very, like, before he came to Midgar, obviously he's done things to be familiar with the weapon. That's why he said what he said to Biggs about it.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on, let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
Yeah, see, this is like, so this is great, but I've already filled in some of the ability for it. Well, let's actually go through this and let's see what I can do with this. Still nothing super special. Hold on, did I? Yeah, I can't afford it anymore. So nothing super special. It's essentially gives me, like, it'll give me bonus. It's giving me a little extra defense with a better arcane. But the only problem being is I'm losing out on 4 attack. I can't, like, some people's like, well, that's a decent trade-off. For essentially not getting nine for arcane and 5 for defense. It's fairly balanced, but I'm gonna stick with Buster because it's the Buster sword, guys. And let us do Tifa's now. Okay. There we go.
Tally of Monster Slain has been updated. Got new numbers
Searching
for
for
Monster
candidates.
Slain this month. Check them out.
Merchants to get off on the right foot.
It's you. You're the merc everybody's talking about. Am I right?
Yeah.
I knew it. So, the board here tracks how many monsters folks have taken down, right? A bigger number means a safer town, and who wouldn't want that? Just between you and me, though, they're pretty much all your kills. Cool, huh? Anyway, keep up the good work. We'll try to make it worth your while.
Oh, actually, I did not, I actually didn't know about this last night. So get 2 more kills and I get 5 potions. Once I get to 20, I'll get the item that I'm never gonna frickin' use, as I just said, and an orb of MP up materia. That would actually be good for one of the characters who uses magic a lot.
You know how turf can be a touchy subject and all.
Searching for candidates.
Hey there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a merc.
You don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything.
Excuse me, guys. I need to run.
Experienced and
I need to run real quick.
If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself with these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Yeah, sorry about that. Guess all that sort of finally went got to me. Okay, so odd job. Essentially, the odd jobs are quests. Use the touchpad, which is this right here, to access the map, and R2 to open up quests. From there, you can check current job quests. You can tackle multiple jobs at once. The more jobs you take on, the more fame and rep grow. More of your fame and rep grow from there, from among local residents.
Detected. Performing physical analysis. Sizable weapon. Excellent cardiovascular health and impressive lung capacity. Perfectly balanced muscle and bone structure. An optimal candidate. My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for Shinra's Research and Development Division. I hope you'll be interested in helping me with my research. Please accept this as a down payment. I would like you to set that assess materia in your equipment and use it to gather intelligence in battle. This data will help me to develop new types of materia.
I'm not interested in working for Shinra.
You should know that I work actively to undermine Shinra's efforts. I'm sure you of all people can appreciate the tremendous power of materia, as well as how it might be wielded against your corporate enemies. And if you later decide that I am not worthy of your trust, you can do what you do best.
I will hold you to that.
Excellent. Then we shall work together so long as you deem fit. Once you've completed your task, please return and report to me.
So this is how we can act essentially for anyone who's played like games like Tales of Vesperia, like the Tales of franchise, I say Vesperia because that's what I'm currently playing on my Switch. It's actually one of my personal favorites. Essentially, what the assessed materia is, essentially, it's what an item called a lens, which allows me to analyze. It's essentially the assessed is sense materia, which basically gives combat data. When you complete battle intel missions for Chadley, you will develop new kinds of materia. Like you can view battle intel mission from battle intel in the main menu. Completing missions while prospective quests are active will grant additional rewards. So battle intel. Monster Bio. So the first report, and this is the only one we got right now, is Monster Bio Part 1. The extreme conditions in which certain monsters thrive have proven that provide them with unique something abilities. I don't know. My aim is to harness this skill in the form of materia. Assess enemies to provide further intel. Assess 2 enemy types. And when I get this done, I get auto cure. Which, nope. And the only one who can really use it right now, I'm going to have it on Tifa. Because as you guys can see, I am using her a lot more in combat than I am with Cloud. Now these ones are not available right now because the fact being is I don't have enough reputation to even access them. So let us go in order, so it's going to be Rat Problem, and as you can tell, we can switch to which one it's going to track with Square, which I essentially have to talk to Dum McDummerson. I'm calling that because we do not have a name for him yet.
We're gonna find the best bargains yet. Don't you just? Which ones?
Don't take your eyes off it.
A friend of mine's an aspiring actor. All the items you can have straight from the place.
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back.
Yeah, all we know him as shop owner.
Town looking for work, right?
Yeah.
In that case, maybe you could do something about the Doom Rats? Them and their were-rat buddies have been tearing up town, looking for food and whatnot. Got into the store and made one hell of a mess, let me tell you. Oh, you think that's funny, do you? Don't lie. I saw you crack a smile. Well, do the job and you can laugh it up for all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts. Now I've heard a were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
Now I actually know where this is at.
Keep it together.
I got this.
See ya. That's that.
Okay, looks like
I don't see any Doom Rats around.
What do you think? Should we wait? You know, this might be a waste of time. Let's head back to the store and touch base for now.
or the fact being is that it's actually programmed, the game actually programs me to go back to him and then come back. because you can actually check out. It's like with the with the werewolves, that's saying before long head back to town to kill some time until they do. And it doesn't take that long for them to show back up. I'm essentially just gonna circle around. Okay, I guess I do need to talk with him. Alright. And so we got like 23 minutes left until I'm going to call it quits for the day on this, guys.
Well, rats too much to handle? I'm just messing with you. Heard you took out some were-rats, which is nice and all, but the job was to wipe out the doom rats. No biggie. Get back out there and finish the job, and we're good. Don't look so glum. It's only a matter of time till they show. You'll get them this time for sure.
All the items you can want, straight from the plane.
See, they don't take long to respond. I'm just not sure if it's because I talked with him.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go. Gotcha. We can do.
Yeah, so doom rats are essentially they're really nothing that great. Like, they're weak to ice, and that's essentially it.
Give him your all. Come on. Fine. Pour it on. There. Keep it up. Come on. You asked for it. Come on. Gotcha. Give him your all. Let's finish this!
Let's go.
That was actually... that wasn't half bad. That was the first time I pulled their limit break off. Very reminiscent of the original with a new flair.
Finally managed to get those doom rats, huh? Thanks,
Oh, shut
guys.
up.
You're the greatest. Was so dead in here, I thought I might have to close up shop for good. Hey, got an idea. Hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's rat problem told everybody where he liked to shop, well, what do you say?
Sounds like something from Mass Effect, too.
Give you some incentive. Talk you up to Weimer and my customers, and anybody else who listen. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay then, that's what I like to hear. Seventh Heaven, the new merc in town and my little store. I can see it now. We're gonna clean up.
That went well. Could be you found your calling.
Yeah. Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity. Not to make money, but to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Had a patient teacher.
Maybe not so
The
patient
hot
next
one
time.
at that too.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
Thanks to... The awesome new Merc in town, everyone's favorite item shop is better than ever. Don't be a stranger. Drop on by your neighborhood. The new Loveless musical.
Hey, this looks like a bloodstained game.
Hello, hello! Oh, what do we have here? I'm guessing you're that merc I've heard so much about. You're not here to shop, are you? People were right. You look like you can handle yourself. So some drakes have made themselves at home in the abandoned Talager factory. Can't have that kind of trouble around here. My regulars will do anything to get their hands on the scrap in there, and if they run into those drakes, they could get hurt.
I'll handle it.
Much obliged, sir. Head on over to the old Talager factory and talk to Narjan. He's the watchman guarding the entrance. Good luck. I'm counting on you, my friend.
Shops on Culvert Street stock goods you won't find in the rest.
So I was at the Honeybee.
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feeling it? Have a copy.
Something's wrong.
Hold it! Settle down now.
Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit!
Shut up!
Then I love the act that I got for him.
Screw you!
What's going on? Somebody went and stole some blasting data from a Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. I could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions. And he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
Are you sure?
It's the least I can do. Lead on.
Thanks. Come on.
Oh, shit. God damn it. I wanted to do this for 15 more minutes, but I got just a notification that my internet kind of went spiked down, guys, so I'm gonna have to call it for now. Now I'm starting to remember why I don't do long streams like 3 hours like this, because I have a chance of that happening. I don't know why. It just happens at times. So this is where I'll call it for this. I'm gonna save. As you guys can tell, I was playing quite a while. Like oh, but just 2 more hours. Like, yeah, that's a lot. So I need to get this all saved up. So again, like always, it was wonderful to stream with you guys, because I'm not 100% sure if I can actually back out to the main menu like I normally can. Yeah, I can. So it was wonderful streaming with you guys, and I loved how active you guys were, even though like I had people popping in and out. Again, I'll be doing more of this. I hope you are doing great with the pandemic that's going on. Like always, try to practice stay-at-home procedures. Hope you're all well. More than likely, I'm not going to be doing another stream today, but I'll be definitely doing one tomorrow. it's either going to be this or the original Final Fantasy. He was like, well, you got Borderlands to finish off. It's like, I know I got Borderlands to finish off, but I really wanted to do this. I wanted to do it so badly. So much so that I'm like, and yeah, I know I said yesterday I was wanting to do, Persona 5, but, like, I actually had, I had things that popped up yesterday, unannounced, with, guys showing up, waking me up, to install my new heaters finally came in, so I had to essentially spend my day reorganizing my room. So, next time I do a video in there, you guys may notice that my desk is positioned a little differently. That's why. Like I said, I may end up doing Final Fantasy VII Original tomorrow. Just so, like I said, I'm going to be juggling that. And more likely Sunday, I will do Borderlands 3. And Monday, I'll do the remake again. That'll give me a chance to play this more on my time off. And like I said, in Final Fantasy VII, the original, there's a good chance that I'm more likely to be playing that, having some time playing offline, without you guys watching me, just to grind myself up, get my limit breaks, all leveled up. Let's see. And like always, it was wonderful streaming for you guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the bottom and hit that bell notification note when you, just so you guys know when I do streams and videos. And like always, hit that like button and leave a nice comment below. Like if you're watching this after I was live, and always make sure, like please, I haven't really had them really, but please follow the proper protocols with being nice in the comment sections. I haven't really had announcements since the last one, and always, this was Shuttech from Shuttech Gaming. I'm signing off for the day, guys. I'll see you later.